Alright guys, before I even start this video, um, I was watching it a little bit and, you know, to see what I want to watch and everything. I know I haven't uploaded in a while. I'm so sorry about this. I don't know if you guys could hear the background of the desktop audio. I don't know. I've been trying to get it to work like on my other videos. Like, my laptop is always getting fucked up. But I gotta I've just been going to school. I got a job, and I've been busy, and I've been coming home late and everything. So I'm so sorry. It's just taking me out of time making YouTube videos. I just put in some time to at least make this video, so I can entertain you. No, guys, I did not quit. Making videos. So don't feel like you know, yeah, I guess, yeah, guys, might understand. I was just watching this, and this was pretty kind of whack or something because of how the video was made. So let's just well, the video is gonna be the most scariest videos ever. Um, the last video I made, a lot of people seem to like that video, so I might as well just create another video of this. So I don't know which one to pick, but I'm gonna mute the mic because I know y'all guys could hear the background, and it's like the fan and the monitor. um so yeah. Pretty sure this is like really hard to get, but I'm just gonna try to fucking like pick a video because I know it's gonna be like, a waste of this video. But I should have just picked the right one and then just make this video. I'm not sure, but I'll just keep going. But like most of these are like all ghosts, so like I don't want to pick ghost. I just want like the most fucking freakiest shit ever. Um, Alright, I guess I'll just pick this, like the most mystery things or whatever. I know most of these are like probably fake, but I don't know. I'll just make this video, to just mainly interested. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I used to play Gears of War a lot on Xbox.
Number 15, Cthulhu Under the
Alright,
Sea. In 2007, a deep-sea camera owned by an oil company caught this image of a massive squid-like creature near the Gulf of Mexico. This
Alright,
deep-sea nightmare has a large head with
alright,
fins
the
that
audio
protrude
is
out of
working,
it,
okay.
tentacles or legs that extend horizontally and then drop down for several
Sorry
feet.
about that,
Its
guys.
physical appearance can be compared to that of a daddy long legs, met with a sci-fi flick Alien.
What the fuck? Yeah, that looks so fake.
When this footage was released, a lot of speculation began as to what this creature may be. The first and most common theory was that this was a relative of Cthulhu, a cosmic creature created by H.P. Lovecraft in the short story The Call of Cthulhu. Plenty of believers and paranormal enthusiasts began turning their head to research, outrage, and fear, knowing that this creature was living in our oceans, possibly waiting for a chance to come to shore and take control or wreak havoc. This creature also gave those that already feared the ocean an even greater reason to stay miles away from it. As fun and scary as all of this speculation was, this is actually a big fin squid which was discovered in 1988. However, this is one of only a handful of times that this was caught on tape, and even the most skilled scientists still know very little about this creature. That being said, this could very well be a descendant of that great old one.
That's
It is
crazy.
certainly a marvelous reason to stay out of the ocean. Number 14, unknown creature. This video involves a driver
Unknown
traveling
creature,
down a
okay.
dirt road in the dead of night when he comes across a truly terrifying creature. The man appears to be driving while holding his camera up towards the figure. At first, he just seems confused by what he sees, but things take an almost heart-wrenching turn.
Wait. I'm sorry, guys, to stop this video, but they said a creature, but the other video that I watched, it was the same thing, but it was like the most scariest like ghost caught on camera, and this was in the ghost thing. Which one is it? Like, is it a ghost or a creature? Alright, let me start it.
The figure is wearing what appears to be a white gown and has long dark hair. It also seems to have a limp in the way that it walks and is slightly hunched over. The man lets out expressions of horror, and as the creature begins to stagger violently towards him, he lets out shrieks of pure fear.
Yo, what the fuck?
The sounds of pure terror that this man makes are truly enough to be upsetting. Little else is known about this creature. However, there have been speculations that this is actually an elderly woman being possessed by a demon, going after unsuspecting travelers. This is not the first case of roadside ghostly or demonic creatures.
So it's
All over
basically
the
a
world,
demon.
Roadside nightmares are recorded and shared. The most common explanations for these creatures are that it's either the spirit of someone who died on the road, a spirit trying to hitch a ride somewhere, or a demon/creature looking to get those lonely drivers off the road for whatever evil reason. This is a good example of why you should always use the buddy system when driving on dark dirt roads. Number 13, Men in Black. The Hollywood blockbuster trilogy The Men in Black follows two government agents that work highly undercover trying to find alien beings living on Earth and wreaking havoc. These movies are in general comedic with scenes of fun alien fighting action. However, the
Men in
duo
Black.
known as the real-life Men in Black are quite different in several ways. For the past several years, people who claim to have seen UFOs also claim that shortly after this alien encounter, they were visited by two very creepy men in black suits. UFO enthusiasts that spend time researching UFOs have often reported being visited by them as well. The men apparently find these people who have claimed contact with alien life and question them, claiming they're from a secret organization. They also present a white card with the word security embossed onto it, and have been reported to often refer to one another as numbers rather than by names. Each story shared about the MIB has a different motive behind the visit, and every visit is strange in its own way. Stories in relation to these two agents include cases of telepathy, teleportation, and even physical violence. So aside from these men in black being creepier, mystical, and aggressive than our friendly silver screen pair, these two apparently are also aliens themselves. Reports of encounters with the MIB describe them as abnormally tall, completely hairless, pale white, with eyes that are slightly larger than average. The two also apparently look exactly the same, like walking clones that finish each other's sentences. The MIB were caught on tape in 2008 after a hotel manager and security guard reported seeing a UFO. Several days after their reports, the men in black arrived at the hotel looking for the manager and guard, who were not there at the time. When the manager reviewed security footage, he saw the two men, and this is the only reported proof of their existence.
Well, this is really hard for me to say, Sid, but there's a couple really strange-looking men that work here, and they kind of freaked everybody out, and they were asking questions about you.
Number 12, Icelandic
Damn.
word monster. Every country and every culture around the world has
what
its own
monster?
paranormal legends. The US has Bigfoot. Goblins and elves are popular in Mexico. Scotland discovered the Loch Ness Monster. And Iceland has the giant worm monster, though it sounds like more of a punchline than a threatening creature. The worm monster is actually pretty creepy. This video, uploaded in 2012, is perhaps one of the best quality videos to date of the unknown worm-like creature, but sightings have been reported since as early as 1345. In relation to this phenomenon, this video shows the creature slithering through the icy waters, and zoomed-in shots show what could be a snake-like head that forced the water and ice out of its path.
They look like a big ass crocodile.
The worm is said to inhabit Lake Lago Friet. The creature has yet to have been caught or studied, and while there are
Yeah, but that
numerous
look like a,
theories out there as
you
to
know,
what this could
a
be, such as
crocodile
collection of
head
bacteria
and
or
then
debris,
like a snake
atmospheric
body.
warping, or even optical
Looks weird.
illusions, there is not a solid answer as of now. Many scientists and even psychologists have found that these theories offer an answer to only some of the reported sightings, but don't hold valid for every single one, meaning they cannot be the factual truth. Number 11, shadowy ghost in school. A group of young teens decided to go explore an abandoned school in their town.
Oh,
The building
abandoned
is in
school.
poor shape, and it's
Oh,
apparent
no.
no one has been in it for at least several years. As the group enters a
I ain't
classroom
really
of
getting
the
no
school,
sleep.
the camera catches a very realistic shadowy figure welling from a window towards the group.
Oh shit. I saw that shit. Slow down. You see that, right?
Something about the way the figure walks looks very casual, as if it's wearing jeans and has one hand in its pocket. Many refer to this ghost as headless, however that could just be because of the way the light is coming in from the window. The group of teens don't seem to notice or see the figure, but just as the camera catches it, a loud roaring noise can be heard. The noise is comparable to a deep echoing moan, slowed down church bells, or ship alerts. The teens begin to scream and run out of the school. As they run in, even after coming to a stop to talk about what happened, they can still hear the eerie noise. They continue to explore as if looking for the source of the terrifying noise, but the video ends and we are left with more questions than anything. Number 10, Goblin or Elf.
Damn.
Goblins are very small, evil, elf-like creatures that originated in European countries during the Middle Ages. Goblins have different
Oh my
appearances
God.
depending on what region the folklore is coming from, but they're usually very small, dirty, greedy, and mischievous. Most stories associated with goblins involve them stealing, leaving behind messes, or even killing people, usually small children. In this video, there seems to be a small group of kids or teens playing in a messy room. One teen in particular is in front of the camera kicking around a ball. The boy kicks the ball off to the side and goes to retrieve it when he looks down at a small creature crouching in against the wall. It's very hard to make out what is being seen, but the group collectively screams and the camera cuts off as the small creature bounds away.
Ya, güey.
Many people claim that this was just a rat that scared the group of youngsters. However, even with low quality, you can tell that this small being is on its own two very human-like legs, and it even appears to be wearing a pointed hat. The way that the creature looks in the group as the threat of being sighted either lends proof to the legend that goblins hate to be seen, or offers the idea that they aren't evil little creatures after all. Either way, seeing a very tiny humanoid in your own home is bound to freak anyone out. Number 9, creature climbs building.
Oh my god.
This creature
36 hours ago, you were Jeff. And
Really?
Susan. Now, you're mom and dad.
Oh my god.
But you've got.
I get so tired sometimes.
Number 9, creature climbs building.
Okay.
This creature seems like it's straight from the nightmare of an arachnophobe, or anyone really. This creature is shot from the upper level floor and shows a very long.
Hey guys, you know like that.
Inside of an unknown building in Russia. The spider-like being.
Yeah, but this looks like, you know, a what you call it? You know that projector, whatever, that you could hide from. You could hide it on like on top of a building, or whatever, and it looks like you could put any video, whatever, or create your own creature or something, and it'll put like different. I don't know. I would explain it into like a different video, but it looks the same thing as like a projector that comes, like if like you put stuff like it's real in real version, like, you know, real quality of your view. I don't know how to explain it, guys.
To stretch like rubber, and it moves fluently from one building to the other, and then over the top of the second building. We've actually seen videos like this before with the black stick figure men climbing down a city building in the dead of night back in 2013. Coincidentally, both videos were shot in Russia, are very similar, and went viral, causing a stir amongst small towns. Could something like this suggest foul play? Or is there just a trend here we aren't catching? Of course, viewers seem to argue that it's fake, and it's done with the power of CGI.
Yeah.
Even if that's true, you have to give props to its creator for reaching into the nightmare of many and bringing.
Yeah, that was what I was talking about. That, like, it's a projector that it's a really good created like quality, like, and then it'll scare the fuck out of you.
Bringing it to life. This phenomenon of black stickmen has been going on for nearly thousands of years, with reports from children and full-grown adults all over the world. So even if this clip is faked, the legend is quite real, and this video brings that fear into your very own computer screen.
That's correct.
Number 8,
It's
Alien
quite
Graveyard.
weird.
Alien sightings and reports of abductions go as far back as 329 BC, when Alexander the Great claimed that he witnessed massive silver shields in the sky, which spit fire and dove towards his army. The world is filled with alien enthusiasts and people who have memories of being abducted that completely ruined their lives. So finding footage of aliens here on Earth of UFOs traveling through the sky isn't that amazing. Something about this clip, though, is a little extra terrifying. This
What
video
the
was
fuck?
allegedly shot in December of 2005 and shows an alien in a graveyard. The person behind the camera seems to be walking through the graveyard and taking short video to document the location. The grave seemed very run down and unkept, so it's possible this graveyard is very old and the person recording had an interest in that. They probably wanted to get some great footage of the eerie tombstones, but never expected to see a dark green figure lingering behind one. In the video, it's unclear whether the camera person is even aware of this creature, but the creature certainly seems to be aware of them. The extraterrestrial seems to step forward and look directly at the camera before receding behind the tomb. A slowed down and zoomed in shot of the video gives a better look at the creature to show a massive head, skinny torso, and dangling arms. It can also be assumed that the alien is very short, as it's much shorter than the tombstone in shot. As if graveyards weren't spooky enough, this video crosses two fears of death and the unknown and puts them in one location. If this video is genuine, what was the alien doing in such an old graveyard? Number 7, The Rake. The rake is a legend
What?
that dates back as far as 1621, but has gained
What
new
is
popularity since
this?
the summer of
What?
2003. Many people have claimed sightings of the rake. There are even several short films and projects out there in relation to this creature, as well as creepypastas. There are several variations of how the rake is described, but is usually referred to as having gray skin, huge black eyes, and no body hair. It also is apparently hunched over and has arms way too long in proportion to its body. This particular video is one of the many that has made their way to the surface of the web. It's a wheat or cornfield or some type, and you can see a very thin and misshapen humanoid creature running through the high ground.
Yeah, boy, why would you even... Is it like... Would it die or whatever? Like, is it like...
claims it to be the rake, and it does seem to be similar to some claims and sightings that have come before. Number 6, tsunami creature. This video is actually something new, not something that's everyday hoax footage or like Bigfoot or ghosts. This was posted in late 2014 and shows a severe tsunami hitting a Gulf Coast of Japan. The video is low quality and was probably shot just to get footage of the tsunami's damage. But in the background of the video, the camera person was lucky enough to catch a strange, possibly magical creature. Around 3:13 in the original video, a wave seems to crash towards a building, but then that white mass that appears to be a wave grows legs and a fin and climbs up the side of a building for safety. Sounds like just another sea creature, right? That changes literally milliseconds after it climbs the building, when it disappears into mist.
Alright.
There's yet to be a proven explanation for this, and speculations range from exploding fire extinguishers to Japanese spirits to alien creatures that have been inhabiting the oceans for centuries. Take a closer look at this video yourself and you decide, is it just a mass of smoke or something more mystical? And if it is something more on the side of fantasy, what could this be? Number 5, another
True.
goblin. This is another video of a goblin or other small humanoid creature, except that this one is of even higher quality, and it's very clear the little creature that runs through the shot is not just a rodent or shadow. A mother is casually filming her infant in what appears to be their kitchen, when the dark-colored humanoid bounds through the shot and darts under a table. Just as the small humanoid is in the shot of the camera, it begins to glitch as the audio is horribly distorted. The mother screams and grabs her baby, but then returns her camera under the table to try and get footage of the goblin. Unfortunately, the goblin is already out of sight.
Que te ayude.
Oh shit.
In this case, the goblin seems to have a much more human-like body, isn't wearing a cliché red pointed hat, and has floppy pointed ears. While skeptics claim this is fake, plenty of believers out there dub this as the best footage of goblins or elves to date. Number 4, witch on fire. A bruja is the term used in regions such as Mexico to refer to a person who practices witchcraft. The term bruja or brujo can refer to any person, male or female, that practices any level of form of witchcraft. While bruja is not immediately a negative term, Mexico
Oh
and
my
other
God.
regions have developed an understanding that evil witches do exist and practice black magic with the goal of harming others. Many witch legends involve elderly women with the ability to shapeshift.
No, these are
steal
some,
souls
like,
for the devil,
creepy
and
ass
children.
people, like, for
This
real.
video was uploaded in 2013 and it is titled Fire Witch in the Forest, Real Witch. The description explains that this video was taken because a group of people could not tell what they were seeing and wanted to review the video later. Upon reviewing the video, this is what they found.
What the fuck?
The imagery itself is pretty unsettling, as it just appears to be a human body engulfed in flames. However, at the same time, the person does not seem to be panicking as they disappear from thin air several times. Again, this video was shot on a dark dirt road in the middle of nowhere, which adds to even more of the aura of fear. Many people are claiming that this is some sort of video editing or hoax. but if you're a believer in witchcraft, you're likely to agree this seems pretty genuine. Number 3, Giants in Peru. This video was shot by a woman who is assumed to be at home with her mother. There's no explanation as to why she was filming, but what she caught on tape was unbelievable. There appears to be 2 normal-sized humans standing atop the hills, when all of a sudden, one of them appears to stand up or grow in size. The figure is twice the size of the one next to it, which is either believed to be a regular-sized human or a similar creature in a seated position. The woman recording the video begins to cry out in horror and calls her mom to come look.
Dios mío, mamá, míralo, ha crecido, mamá, se paró hacia arriba, mamá.
Yo, what the
An
fuck?
investigative team took a closer look into this phenomenon.
That's
They placed
crazy.
the man at the same exact location and took photos from the location where the video was originally filmed. The person they used was average height and very thin build. When they aligned the footage of this man with the footage of the alleged giants, the figures captured were indeed significantly taller than the model used. Some other things found during this investigation were that the taller figure was extremely thin compared to even a skinnier than average person, possibly because of their height. And the head of the figure, as well as the figure seated below it, has odd shapes. The model used had very short hair, but even with that playing in, the giants has heads that seem to be shaped more egg-like. The investigation video was uploaded by CGE Peru and will be linked below. The video is
Wow.
not in English, but there's plenty more
That's
to be
crazy.
learned about this case. Number 2, Forest Creature. This video is timestamped from 2006 but wasn't uploaded until around 2013. The story is that this is a group of videographers who were exploring a forested area for an upcoming documentary in Catalina, Spain. While exploring the wooded region, they heard strange noises, unlike any animal or human they heard before. They also found trails of huge feathers and followed them. They eventually came up to a man squatting down behind bushes, staring at the ground. He appears nearly lifeless and quite ghoulish. His skin is pale and his bones are very apparent. He seems to notice the group and looks towards the camera with huge glowing eyes. Speculation for this creature ranged from it being a malnourished homeless man, to it being another form of the rake, all the way to it being a fallen angel who was cast out of heaven, which would explain the feathers.
So it has feathers. Okay.
You need a website. Why not do it yourself? With
No, I do
Wix.com,
not need
you
a
can use
freaking website.
artificial design.
I hate these commercials that it comes out of nowhere.
No matter what you believe, this group is pretty horrified by what they saw, and the images presented in the short footage is quite haunting. Number
That's
1,
crazy.
the Hybrid Man. Bigfoot is one of the biggest, most well-known legends in the world and is especially popular in the US and Asian countries.
I've seen a
The
Sasquatch
story
before,
comes from a province in China where their version of
and
Bigfoot
he
was
did not look
previously
happy.
filmed. It's uncertain where this footage is originally from, but it looks like it could be from a Chinese documentary or news report. The footage shows this hybrid man that is nearly hairless, has a very large ape-like skull, long dangly arms, nearly no neck, and is extremely tall. The man seems childlike or even animal-like in his mannerisms, and he allegedly never learned to speak a language. However, he did understand what people were telling him. According to his mother, she was kidnapped by a Yemen and sexually assaulted repeatedly before being brought back to her small village where 9
Damn.
years later she gave birth to this hybrid. He lived to be 33 years old before dying of natural unknown causes. The common explanation for this
that's
man is
sad.
that he suffered from a genetic disorder known as microcephaly, and his mother is ashamed to have given birth to a mentally challenged child, especially out of wedlock. Microcephaly causes the brain to develop improperly and leads to a smaller than usual head, mental disabilities, poor
Yeah.
motor function, poor speech, abnormal facial features, seizures, and dwarfism. The only thing that microcephaly cannot explain is the astonishing size of this man. As mentioned before, it's common for those who suffer from this disorder to have dwarfism, but this man was the exact opposite. There's not much else known about this man, or even the footage of him that's provided. Thanks for checking out this countdown. Be sure to subscribe as we upload new videos every week. It'd really mean a lot if you join the notification squad by clicking this gear button, checking this box, and then clicking save. See ya.
Alright guys, this will be the end of this video, and if you guys like me doing these type of videos, and you know, just comment down below. But the other thing I was gonna say, I forgot, but it will come up to me in a little bit. I know it's been like 20 something seconds, I mean fuck, minutes, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk for a little bit because I know you guys haven't been, you know, seeing me having gameplays and everything. I know I had uploaded a video about like me live streaming and everything. Like, go watch out for my live stream and stuff. Yeah, that's not gonna happen no more. Until I get my Elgato. I'm gonna get an Elgato. I'm saving up money to get an Elgato, and then once I get it, I will let you guys know when I do. But yeah, I just been literally busy, so I got a little tongue twist right there. Sorry. Just I don't know what the hell's wrong with my damn laptop. Alright, yeah, guys, been trying to wait. I don't know what else to say, guys. I'm just gonna end this video. If you guys sure like this video, please comment down below and, you know, see what you guys want, like either scary videos, funny videos, like completions, like fight completions.